about what is lighting me up and my health story and my business story. And so right now, I joined a team of regenerative health practitioners, and I'm super excited for this journey because all of the products that this company is using are all organic, all natural, they're regeneratively farmed, and they can actually create like real transformation in your body and in your mind. And so, and based on my research, like I found that there's a lot of products out there that are not exactly helpful in all the ways that they are promoting themselves in that way. So this is like the first thing that I found that is actually getting the results that I want. And it's also connecting you back to Mother Earth and back to a natural way of living. And so I'm really excited for this opportunity, not only because of the awesome ingredients and awesome products in these, the awesome ingredients in these products, but also the opportunity to create like wealth, time, and location freedom. And so for me, in my health story, over the past couple of years, I've been experiencing some fatigue and just like never feeling really nourished on like a cellular level. And I struggle with just depression and anxiety and just never feeling like energized in my body. And so I've tried like doing all the stuff like eating healthy and creating nightly and morning rituals just to, keep track on my self-care and showing up in those different ways. But I still just feel like I'm struggling with my my energy and brain fog, not feeling like the clarity I want to feel on a day-to-day basis. And I can also feel my body like holding on to extra weight. And I feel like I experience a lot of bloating. And I would like to experience less of these things. And so I think Purium is a great way to do this. And I've also been using a shake from Purium, and I've already noticed some of these effects. And so I am noticing that I feel like more hydrated in my body, and I've been noticing like some detoxing happening. So it's kind of some emotions arising. And I noticed that I had less cramps during my cycle, which was pretty cool. And I also noticed that my bloating has dissipated a little bit as well. And so an experience I can share is that I went to dinner with my dad at Chicago Pizza, and it's just cheesy, food. The food wasn't even that good, but pretty much afterwards I was feeling super bloated, but I hadn't had my shake for the day yet. And when I got home, I decided to just take the shake anyways. And I immediately noticed my bloat go down, which I thought that was super cool. And so yeah, I'm just excited to get my voice out there and to be sharing these products and to also be helping people transform in their bodies and in their life. And Purium is a solution for me because now I have things like a tangible thing to offer my clients, because I have been struggling a little bit getting my health coaching business up and going. And so I think this is a great way to offer transformation to my clients in a more tangible way. And I want to just help people take positive action for themselves in their lives and to find their purpose and connect on a deeper spiritual level to themselves. And I think Purium is a great way to do that, because not only are you detoxing your whole body, but you're also providing deep, nourishing nutrients for your body. So you're able to do this in a easier way, because what are in our society, it's not like we are really set up for, like, we're set up for failure, because in the stores, like, the shelves are just stocked with processed things and our soil is depleted. So I think that this is super important, that we take what we are putting into our bodies and put that in our choice and in our power and in our own hands of what we are putting into our bodies. And so yeah, and I used to be vegan as well. Some of you guys might know that, but I recently started eating meat again, because I was just struggling with some binge eating. I was never feeling satisfied, and I just felt like no matter how much I ate, like, I was still hungry. So I decided to start eating meat again, and this helped in the moment for that. But I think Purium is an awesome tool as well to maybe start leaning in towards more plant-based foods again, because these products are nourishing your body on a cellular level. And so yeah, so not only am I trying to transform my health, but I'm also wanting to transform my business. And so I've been working as a waitress right now, and it's good because I can make a decent amount of money in a short amount of time, but it's also not good because I don't really get that many shifts in order to really make ends meet every month. And so Purium is a great solution for this, because I can make and create time, wealth, and location freedom. And I feel like the ball is really starting to roll for me. So I am excited to share this with you guys, and I'm excited to be here with you all. So thank you for being here. And now I would like to pass the mic to Ilsa, who I met at the beginning of the year. And she is an incredible inspiration to me and a very powerful regenerative health coach. And she is my mentor on this journey. So welcome, Ilsa.
Thank you so much, Jessalyn. It's an honor to be here, and I'm super stoked to have you on my team and be able to support your clients. So basically, I got into regenerative health because I was going through some deep chronic pain in my body. And I found out I had calcifications on both my hips, and my doctor told me I was going to need a hip replacement, most likely in the next couple of years. And at that point, I was 31, and I was like, there's no way that I'm going to let that happen. So I started searching for solutions all over the place. And I've always been a very natural lady. I like to try all the alternative ways before I go to modern medicine. So I was trying everything under the sun. As far as going to the chiropractor 3 times a week, I was changing my diet. I was doing craniosacral therapy, regular therapy, like all sorts of things. And nothing was moving the needle as much as I wanted it to be, as far as actually solving the problem. I still couldn't sleep at night. I was still waking up with pain every day. And these nutrient dense foods, were the tipping point. They actually made the difference. And one of my friends introduced them to me, and I was very skeptical. And I was like, yeah, maybe, okay, fine, I'll give it a whirl. And I did their 30-day program. And within 30 days, my pain had dropped drastically. And within 90, my pain was gone completely. And since then, like, it has not only transformed my life and my business and supported my clients in ways I never thought imaginable, but it's also transformed the health of my family as well. My mom had IBS for 7 years, and now she no longer is struggling with that day-to-day digestive distress. And my dad had a precancerous skin patch on his arm, and he no longer has skin issues at all. So after seeing the monumental effect that it had on my own life and my family's life, I eagerly started sharing it with the world too. And I was really excited to integrate it into my business. And now I can help my clients do things in like a few months that it used to take them a couple years to do. So I am super stoked for Purium, and I love it. It's a company that I deeply trust as well. And part of the reason why they're so special, I mean, for one, they're family owned, and we grow everything that we sell. So basically, we know what's going on from farm to your countertop. And we get to control the quality of every step of the process. And these products are triple tested for contaminants. So they go through this rigorous process of making sure there's no chemical toxicity, there's no binders or additives in there, there's no heavy metals, there's no pesticides. It's completely beyond organic. They are regeneratively farmed, which means they're actually grown in 98 feet of topsoil and 200 miles away from any pollutants or contaminants. And they have restored the soils to be incredibly nutrient dense so that our foods are actually carrying all of those nutrients to our cells. So all of these products are 99% bioavailable to the body, and our cells can just eat them up. And they also, the other thing that makes them really special is they wind dehydrate everything instead of heat dehydrate. So everything is grown to the peak of ripeness and then juiced and then wind dehydrated. And when we heat up our food, we lose up to 60 to 70% of the nutrient and enzyme content. So by wind dehydrating, we are holding all of that nutrients in there. So again, that our body is just given the best leg forward as far as being deeply nourished. So the other cool thing about Purium is that they love to practice commerce with a conscience. So we believe in using commerce as a tool for positive change, and not just for humanity, but for the earth and all of its creatures. So Purium is in the process of going completely plastic free, which I am very proud of myself. I love that they're doing that for the earth and sustainability. They're using hemp and bamboo packaging now that breaks down, like if you put the packaging outside, it breaks down within like 30 days or something. Like it's really amazing how fast it can decompose. And they are setting new standards of excellence. They've created a solution to glyphosate toxicity, which I'm going to share a little bit more about this. But glyphosate is a neurotoxic chemical that we are eating, drinking, and breathing. And they are the first company that's ever created a solution to this, and something that's scientifically proven to remove up to 74% of it out of your body within 6 weeks of taking it. So that's really powerful stuff. Oops, somebody's in the waiting room. Hold on, let me see. Sorry, I got on a rant here. Oh, yep, there she is. Hello, welcome, welcome. I am just discussing the nutrient dense food company that we are working with right now and all of the wonderful things that they are doing. And we will have a recording of this so you can catch up on the replay. They are providing healthy solutions all over the place. And as far as the environmental footprint goes as well, we are working to reduce our carbon footprint as far as everything that we are packaging is packaged at our company plant, and then it is taken in one truck to FedEx or UPS and shipped out that way, because we don't think about it, but the way that our food travels to us all over the country, it takes a lot of gasoline, a lot of emissions. So we're working on focusing on that too. And this is a very women-led company as well. The owner, Dave Sandoval, is part of it, obviously, and he's been doing this work for a very long time. And I've met him, I've been on his land before, and it's inspiring knowing that we are in the hands of somebody that actually cares more about my food than I do, basically. But He and Amy Venner are the two owners, and they founded it over, what is it, Rita, over 30 years ago? It's about 30 years, yeah. And since then, they've been evolving, but it is very a feminine business model, as far as we are a community-driven business. We are working together in collaboration to change the world and really elevate people's health on all levels. So the 4 pillars of Purium are community. And so we're all driven to be making a positive impact and lift each other up, while we can create the time and location freedom that we want to in our lives. And another one of our pillars is wealth, because we want to create wealth opportunities for the average individual. There's no limit on how much money you can make with this company. And we do some in a very community-driven way, so it's very cool, the potential for what is possible here. And Purium can actually be a vehicle for whatever you want to create in the world. And purpose is another one of our pillars. And we always want to be engaging in inspired action as much as we can. And really, I feel like Purium is a tool to connect you to your deeper purpose, because it is a vehicle for change on so many different levels. And all of the actions that I've taken since I've joined the company, I feel like I've been deeply aligned with who I am. And also like the purpose that I want to lead in the life that I'm leading, which is, it's just felt really like a beautiful way to evolve with a business. And then health. We are creating these healthy solutions for people. We have synergized different combinations of things that we've put together in either powders, in shake form or capsule form, but they are all whole food based nutrients. They're just really good food put together in the right combinations to support the body to come back into balance. So with that, I would like to introduce our transformation program, which is called the Ultimate Transformation. And it's a 90-day adventure if you want the full cellular regeneration. It takes 90 days for cellular regeneration to occur, but you can basically have a brand new liver in 90 days if you follow a specific protocol with the right support. So the way that we help people make rapid health transformations is with this system. And it includes, you'll get, you have different shakes. This is the dark berry shake. But we have a power shake, which is really nourishing and detoxifying and energizing. It helps you burn fat and build lean muscle. We have the Super Love meal, which is basically a full meal replacement. It's packed full of plant-based protein. It's got hormone balancing adaptogens in there and all sorts of good stuff to nourish the body and the cells. And the dark berry protein is a collagen support pack. So it doesn't have collagen in it, but it's got the ingredients to support your body to make its own collagen and actually regenerate that way, and a bunch of brain foods. So the shakes are amazing, and you can choose what type of adventure you want to have there, or mix and match them. We also have these super amino acids, which are such a game changer. I love these. They are pre-digested plant-based proteins. So they absorb into your bloodstream within 23 minutes of taking them. And basically the pancreas doesn't have to do any work for you. They're already broken down, and your body can just utilize these amino acids in whatever way they need to rebuild or give you energy. So I love taking them before a workout or after a workout or any time in the day when I'm just hungry and I need some extra protein, so to speak. It's really great. It's a beautiful builder, and wonderful for building lean muscle too, if you're an athlete or into that. We also have a tart cherry juice, which is called Apothecary. This is concentrated tart cherry juice, and it's really soothing on the kidneys. It supports that kidney filtration of your lymphatic wastes. And it also brings inflammation down in your system on a deeper level. So I've actually used this as a painkiller before. I used to have really heavy, terrible periods, and my cramps were so bad that I could be like talking to you right now, and then I would drop to the floor because I was in so much pain. And then when that was happening at first, when I started introducing these products into my body, I would take a couple of tablespoons of this, and it literally would bring down my pain level as if I had popped a couple of like Tylenol liquid gels. It's amazing how much it can bring down inflammation fast. And it's also really nourishing for the endocrine system. So that's a powerful tool. And then we have our Biometic, which comes in capsule form. I don't have them in front of me right now, but it's a little powder. You can break them open if you don't like to take pills, but this is one of our game changers. This is that glyphosate remover. So let's talk a little bit more about glyphosate in a nutshell version. It is a neurotoxic chemical that's the main ingredient in Roundup, which is a weed killer that Monsanto sprays all over our conventional crops. But it's also used on our lawns and our college campuses and stuff. And it's water soluble. So about 1% of it hits a weed. The rest of it soaks into our soil. It can get into our water systems and evaporate into our air. So we're literally breathing it and drinking it and eating it. And within 30 minutes of consuming this, it starts breaking down the tight junctions in your gut lining. And it can also block us from absorbing our essential amino acids, which again are the building blocks of our body. So when we start having this glyphosate toxicity build up in our system, we are no longer able to function how we should be functioning as a human. And it can just lead to a whole host of issues and like hormonal imbalance in the gut and all sorts of things. So getting that glyphosate toxicity out will work wonders for you as far as your body coming back into homeostasis and being able to self-regulate and balance itself out. So the Biometic capsule is specifically for removing glyphosate from the system. It also removes C-reactive proteins from your body, which are inflammatory markers. So it's bringing down inflammation on a huge level and helps that gut repair. So that's the other aspect. So we've got those 4 items, and then the Super Cleanser is our parasite cleanser. This is another supplement that's taken just during a 10-day window of your month. And this is bringing your parasite levels back into balance. We all have them on some level, you know, especially if we eat meat or dairy or carbohydrates, or, you know, we can get them from the air even, or unwashed vegetables, those sorts of things. So there's lots of different ways that parasites can come out of balance, and they also come to clean up the waste in our bodies. That's their job. So when we have too much congestion, they're going to repopulate and overpopulate. So we want to bring them back into balance. It's part of the protocol. And that supplement also enhances the peristaltic action in your GI. So that means it helps you eliminate and just clear out any residual stuff that may be stuck in your colon. So all of these tools come together to create a really powerful, rapid transformation for you. And people are seeing really great results even in the 30-day window mark. So don't underestimate the power of micronutrients and nutrient-dense foods. I've never seen anything like it before. And the state of our soil is really bad right now. It's less than 1% nutrient dense all over the world. And the foods that we were eating even 30 years ago, you know, were so much more nutrient dense than they are now. So our food is empty of fuel, and we need other resources, you know, and there aren't a lot of good options out there. A lot of the vitamins and supplements that we see on the market are 11 to 36% bioavailable. They're made in a lab and creating inflammation in your body, even though you're trying to help yourself. And I was a protein loader, a vitamin taker, I took all of the things at one point in time. And this is the best solution that I've found so far as healthy solutions that actually make rapid change fast. So with that, Rita, I would like to hand the mic to you, and just if you want to add anything on there that I may not have touched on, or just share a little bit about your health and business transformation.
Thank you so much, Ilsa and Jessalyn. It's such an honor to work with you ladies and your deep passion and care for the world and helping people. And my name's Rita. I've been working with Purium for 3.5 years, and it's been life-changing. My background's in regenerative health, and the reason I got into that is because when I was 19, I was in a near-death car accident and I broke 16 bones. I couldn't walk for 1.5 years. And I was told I'd never get back to normal activities again. And this was devastating for me because I was an avid athlete. I was, one of the fastest girls in the state. And I had visions and dreams of pursuing athletics professionally. And so this sent me on a long journey. I was told that I wouldn't get back to normal activities, but I wanted to prove otherwise. I knew there had to be solutions. So it sent me on a 12-year long, really 17 years now, journey of looking for solutions. And through regenerative health, I was able to get out of chronic pain, regenerate my spine, my body, my nervous system. And I knew that there was a missing link, and I wanted to be able to help my clients have this huge breakthrough because it's simple principles that we're just not taught or empowered in. And I wish we were all taught these principles since kindergarten, and walking through that whole experience of having chronic pain for over 12 years and then coming out the other side, I actually left it feeling so empowered with these resources and with this education, and wanting to, share this far and wide so that people are not suffering unnecessarily, whether it's through pain or anxiety or hormone imbalance or inflammation, or, allergies, you name it. So it's really just supporting all the systems of the body. But the missing link was all the foods I was working with, and they were all organic and working with really high quality herbs. They were still nutrient deficient because of glyphosate and because of the state of the soil health. And so once I added these superfoods in, I just felt the lights come on in my body. And after 90 days of adding these in, I got to a level of athleticism I hadn't been in 15 years. And it just brought me home to myself. It was the first time in 15 years that I recognized myself, that I felt like myself, that my mental capabilities clicked back on, my physical capabilities clicked back on, and I found that emotional balance and well-being. So our bodies are amazing, and if we give them the right tools and the right internal terrain, we can thrive at every level. And so that was a huge transformation for me and for my community, for my sister, who really recovered from postpartum depletion through adding in these micronutrients. And together we've come in partnership of getting this education out to the world. And through that, I've been able to bring all of my deeper passions into one avenue and pathway. And it's really aligned with my deeper values and service, supporting the planet in ways that I've never been able to before, supporting my personal lifestyle and freedom in ways that I've never been able to access before. And then also that health piece, helping myself and my loved ones. And so through this vehicle, I've been able to collectively, we've been able to help thousands of people, and I've been able to retire my mom. I have been able to create that time and location freedom to be with my family and help raise my nephews. And so I just want to share this gift with everyone at whatever capacity it's needed or can be helpful. So if you all, know someone that is struggling in their health or just wants to have more energy or more vitality, this is a beautiful solution. Or if you know somebody that wants to create life on their terms, because we've forgotten how to dream as a community and as a culture and as a collective, because so many of us are just trying to survive and just making ends meet. And that's how I was before Purium was introduced to me. So helping people to dream again and live in that alignment with their greater vision, their greater purpose, and having that freedom. So that's another option in ways in which we can help people. And, with Jessalyn, it's just beautiful to hear her vision and what she wants to do in the world and how she wants to impact people and her larger vision, which I really love. And that's really powerful. So ways that we can support her is just, getting the word out. If you know anybody that this could help, just sending her referrals, or if you want to feel better, we can support you with our whole community of support and resources, in a personal transformation that's customized to you and your goals. Or if you want to help get this mission out to more people, there's also an opportunity to partner. So those are just a few ways that we can really support her in getting her business and her vision and her goals out there. So thanks for letting me share my story today.
Thank you so much, Rita. Oh, sorry, Jessalyn.
Oh, you're good.
Do you want to share just a little touch on your big dream vision?
Yes. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your story as well. So yeah, I think my big dream right now is just having ultimate freedom. And I really do think that so many of us are truly struggling and are in survival mode right now, just trying to make ends meet. And we don't even know like the capacity that we have for like feeling good in our bodies, because we're so used to feeling this way, which is not ideal. Like my ultimate goal is for everybody to feel like powerful and strong and free and in their bodies. And I want people to feel like they are empowered to create and do what they want to in their life. And I think Purium is great for that, because it is giving me the opportunity to create wealth, time, and location freedom, which is the ultimate goal. Like, I think that is absolutely awesome. And yeah, Mom, I would also love to retire you one day. I think that would be really amazing. And on like another level, a bigger vision, I think it would be super cool to bring nourishing and transformational food into our school systems and into the prison systems. I think that our food is like the most important thing that is going to give ourselves and our children, our future, the ability to transform. And yeah, I think that I'm super excited to be a part of this company, because I think it is really bringing the missing link that Rita was mentioning, that I know for me and in my health story that I have been a very healthy person, but I've always felt like something was missing. Like, why, like I'm being vegan, yet I'm still feeling so fatigued and unsatisfied. And I also, like, when I started eating meat again, I'm like, eating meat doesn't also seem sustainable to me. Like, I don't want to be eating meat for 3 meals a day. Like, that doesn't seem sustainable to me either. So I think this is truly the missing link that I have been looking for. And so I'm super excited for this journey and this opportunity. And thank you guys for being here with me. I appreciate it.
Yes. Hold on, I'm gonna mute her real quick.
Mom?
Sorry, Kelly, if you have a question, please come on and ask. I just wanted to mute that extra sound because I wanted to see if anybody had any questions for any of us right now before we close up. I know we're a little over on time, but if anybody has anything, please throw it at us. No, we're all good. All right. Well, please reach out to Jessalyn. Oh, sorry, Sarah, did you have a question?
Okay. I really love that. And I'd like to get more information on the products and everything. And I love Jessalyn's mission and passion and everything. And I do have to run. I have to go back to class, but yeah, I just want to get more information. It sounds really amazing. And I've been wanting to grow in my health journey and my athletic journey too. And I have felt like kind of stagnant and coming into some roadblocks. And I think it could be cool to like overcome some of those and just have like that vitality. So yeah, awesome job.
Yeah, I'm super excited for you, and we'll definitely have Jessalyn reach out to you and pass on that info, and you guys can talk about it.
Yes,
Thank
thank you, Sarah. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Any other questions before we finish up? All right, thank you. Thank you, Rita, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate you all.
Thank you.
And yeah, follow up with Jessalyn and if you feel like diving deeper.
Thank you all. Thanks for connecting on a Saturday. Have a beautiful day.
Everybody have a beautiful day.